Welcome to the School of the Lost Tribes. Your charity helps generate the lessons needed to seal the chosen before the destruction. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Deuteronomy 28:16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. Explanation: cursed shalt thou be in the city. This speaks to the condition of Israelites in urban centers wherever they are scattered. The word cursed means to be under divine judgment, subject to misfortune and oppression. In the cities where Israelites dwell, whether in ancient lands or modern urban areas, they would suffer under social injustice, poverty, violence, marginalization, and systematic exploitation. This is evident historically and continues today in inner cities across the world, where the descendants of the lost tribes, especially of the northern kingdom, reside under oppressive conditions. And cursed shalt thou be in the field. This refers to rural life, agriculture, and labor conditions. Whether the Israelites worked in fields for their own sustenance or were forced into servitude on plantations, they would face hardship and exploitation. This was fulfilled during events like the transatlantic slave trade, where Israelites were enslaved and toiled in fields under harsh conditions. It also reflects agricultural failure and economic frustration for scattered Israelite farmers throughout history. This dual curse, city and field, emphasizes that no matter where the Israelites would live or labor, Yahweh's hand of chastisement would follow them. It highlights total life disruption under covenant disobedience. And it marks the true Israelites as a people who experience hardship in all geographic and economic settings. These afflictions are not random. They are the result of Israel breaking the covenant they made with Yahweh at Mount Sinai. But Yeshua the Messiah came to restore what was lost, not to the world at large, but to the lost sheep of Israel, bringing them hope, healing, and a way to reverse these curses through repentance and obedience under the renewed covenant. Luke 1:68-72, Matthew 15:24. Conclusion: Deuteronomy 28:16 begins the detailed list of covenantal judgments. It shows that both city life and rural labor for the Israelites would be marked by adversity and oppression. These curses continue to serve as a divine signature identifying Yahweh's chosen people and reminding them of their need for redemption through Yeshua the Messiah. Deuteronomy 28:16. Cursed in the city, cursed in the field. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. King James Version. Introduction. No place to prosper. This verse speaks of total geographic judgment upon Israel. Whether in urban centers, the city, or agricultural regions, the field, Israel would be under the curse of poverty, confusion, and captivity. It's not about poor choices. It's about divine discipline for a covenant broken. After slavery, instead of being restored, the Israelites were placed into new systems of captivity, in the city and the field. This curse shows that no matter where Israel would dwell under judgment, they would not flourish until they returned to Yahweh. Cursed shalt thou be in the city. This part of the curse is clearly visible in modern history. After slavery ended, the Israelite descendants were migrated into cities, but not into opportunity. Promised 40 acres and a mule, they received nothing. Instead of land, they were placed in housing projects, ghettos, and red-line districts, where ownership was denied and economic mobility was blocked. These were not just mistakes of policy, they were fulfillments of prophecy. The curse in the city includes underfunded schools, leading to generational illiteracy, inner-city violence, often brother against brother, the result of broken families, spiritual famine, and economic starvation, police occupation, treating Israelites like prisoners in their own neighborhoods, drug epidemics, destroying communities, prison pipelines, which await Israelite children from youth. These are not isolated incidents. They are the signs Yahweh warned about, signs of the curse. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, in want of all things. Deuteronomy 28 4. Even when an Israelite rises financially, if they ignore the poverty of their people and serve Edom in white supremacy system, they still carry the curse in spirit. Gaining wealth while your family suffers in the city is not deliverance, it's betrayal. And cursed shalt thou be in the field. The field represents both rural life and labor under captivity. This curse was fulfilled during and after slavery. Israelite men, women, and children labored in cotton, sugarcane, and tobacco fields from sunup to sundown under beatings and starvation. After so-called emancipation, sharecropping replaced slavery, binding Israelites to land they didn't own with contracts they couldn't understand. Today, even those working rural jobs or farming often face economic barriers, land denial, and banking discrimination. The curse in the field means hard work with no reward, exhaustion with no rest, labor without land ownership, dependence on those who hate you. In both city and field, the Israelite is cursed, not because Yahweh is cruel, but because the covenant was broken. A system designed to keep Israel in captivity. In the city, Israel was placed in concrete jungles. In the field, Israel was placed back in chains, just hidden under economic terms. Every step of freedom was met with deception, promises of education denied, promises of equality denied, promises of land, wealth, and opportunity, all twisted into captivity. And this is not a random outcome. It is what Yahweh declared would happen. Do not get it twisted. Wealth does not break the curse. Some descendants of the lost tribes have risen financially, but Yahweh warned about forgetting your people. Woe unto them that are at ease in Zion, that lie upon beds of ivory, but they are not grieved for the affliction of Joseph. Amos 6:1-6. When an Israelite rises and turns their back on the struggle, serving in white supremacy systems, forgetting the curses of their brothers and sisters, they have not escaped. They have only chosen to ignore the judgment that still rests on the whole house of Israel. True blessing does not come through integration. It comes through repentance, returning to Yahweh, and lifting up the nation. Yeshua, the only one who can reverse the curse. The city and field are cursed, but Yeshua the Messiah was sent to redeem Israel. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, to preach the gospel to the poor, to set at liberty them that are bruised. Luke 4:18. He preached in cities, he walked through fields, and he called the lost sheep back to Yahweh. Only through Yeshua can we escape the trap of the cursed city and the cursed field. Conclusion. A curse that still speaks. Deuteronomy 28:16 is alive in ghetto apartments, abandoned schools, sharecropping records, generational poverty, silent streets, and crowded prisons. But the solution is not escape into white systems or wealth that forgets your people. The solution is return to Yahweh, his laws, and his anointed Son, Yeshua. Let the lost tribes remember, you are cursed in the city and in the field, not forever, but until repentance comes.